The Howl is ready!
The envoy you're looking for is here. I told you Radagast wouldn't come.
Hello, Wolf. This is Lord Fellwinter, and I'm Helhest. We're here from Fellwinter Peak. I'm primarily responsible for the comms networks covering the Iron Lord's territories. A few days ago, I picked up a strange radio signal unlike those from any known human or even fallen device. Even with Fellwinter Peak's considerable technology, we were unable to decipher the signal's contents. It was only by chance that we made out a series of coordinates.
It was you who figured it out, not we. I don't need such consolation. After we fully decrypted the signal, I want its encryption methods for my own. Once you've completed your investigation, that is.
Repeated calculations have shown the coordinates to be somewhere between Haven and the Old City, but the signal's range is too large. I can't look into this on my own. Wolf, I'd like to ask you to help investigate one area, then share your findings with me. Afterwards, we'll rendezvous here.
Sure, but, is your boss going to come with us?
Helhest can take care of this on her own. I have other matters to attend to.
No offense, but is he always like this?
Yes, he's very busy. Busier than any of us, in fact.
No, I meant, forget it. Let's head out.
The signal source is just up ahead. Follow me. The Fallen has completely taken over this place. This looks like an escape pod?
I've never seen this model, though. It's not from Earth. Can you scan its black box?
Let's see. I found the log from before it crashed. You were right. Its origin point was somewhere in the asteroid belt. Its mothership belongs to an awoken organization. When they flew into Earth's orbit, they placed an unknown device into the escape pod, then ejected it.
An unknown device. But the pod is empty. Can you find out what it was?
No, that information is protected. And I can't break through the security layer.
Awoken from beyond Earth and a highly classified device. That's quite unsettling. See if you can find any other clues around here, Grom. We need to find whatever they loaded in here.
Helhest, look. Fallen footprints. They may have taken the device away. The footprints lead deeper into the old city. Follow me. signal's getting stronger. It's just up ahead. Watch out for those red lasers. The signal's right below. Let's go take a look. Give me a moment, and I'll shut it down. Cover me, Helhest! It's on!
This looks like a projector. I can't turn it on.
Let me try. Look out, Helhest! We've got enemies behind us.
Well?
Ugh, nothing. I tried rebooting it, but it still won't activate. The hardware's damaged.
Any progress on your end, Helhest?
We found the device emitting the signal, but we'll need to inspect its structure further.
How about taking it to Donovan over at the armory? He's always the one who helps us with any tech problems. So this is the machine you found. Alright, let's see a master at work.
Ha! Interesting. I've never seen a Woken technology like this. I mean, look at it. Exquisitely made, sleek novel. What buffoon would smash it like this?
It was loaded into a launched escape pod and it took a little damage on the landing.
A little?
A little.
Sure, and nuclear detonation is just a little bang, right? I mean, I swear, you light bearers are purposefully obtuse sometimes. Let me see. I could force it to start up, but only forcibly.
It's... a girl?
This is no normal projector. It has records of biological consciousness inside, making it more of a mind laid out on a petri dish, then grafted onto a supercomputer. You know what that implies, don't you? The girl should be a living person, or at least has the mind of one.
Should be?
Should be. Of course, the crash has rendered it a bunch of damaged parts now. A shame. This was a creation nearing the pinnacle of Golden Age technology.
But you can fix it, right?
Oh, one thing at a time, miss. I mean, I don't even know your name. What obligation do I have to help you?
Oh, I'm not asking if you'll fix it for me. What I mean is, are you able to?
Of course. Are you doubting me?
Come on, she doesn't mean it that way.
Of course she does. All right, fine. Very well. I accept. Now, if you don't mind, please leave. I need to get to work. I'll contact you once I've made progress.
Now that I think about it, Why am I the only one with an animal name?
Come on, let's paint the town red.
There you go. I've reset them.
This might give me a tactical edge.
I fixed most of the broken parts, but some of the damage to the hardware resulted in an irreversible data loss. Meaning you can start it up now, but it's incomplete. You'll need to find a way to restore any corrupted or missing data.
Thank you. I tried accessing its built-in permissions and detected that its system hibernation has ended. It's running normally now. But why is there no response when I try to start it?
Your familiarity with awoken technology is admirable, miss. But have you considered that this device has been in hibernation for years now and needs a good charge? And I presume you'll need a compatible converter, which you can find at the archives.
All right then.
It can start up, Helhest. But why do I get the feeling something's wrong?
Have you come to kill me?
What? No. Wait, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm Helhest, and this is Grom. We're currently in Haven, a city under Lord Radagast's protection. You're safe here. Did you encounter some sort of danger?
Grom? A lord? And you've become a light bearer, I see. Of course. There have been some misunderstandings. My apologies. I am the White Queen, and I am from the Reef, an awoken settlement far from Earth that is inaccessible to outsiders. Protected from alien invasions, the Reef's technology developed far more rapidly than Earth's. One faction among the Awoken, the Outreachers, wishes to use our technology to help Earth recover, to unify our disparate people. I am the leader of that faction.
Their leader. But you look like, well, like a little girl.
This image is simply a vessel for a consciousness. I could be a child, or I could be an adult. I could even be you, or her. I could be an amalgamation of millions of minds. I could be anyone. That's one of the reasons I am their leader. Because I can be a bridge, connecting the consciousness of all.
Outreach. Connection. That is what we seek. For a long time, I have been wondering how we can unite all of humanity. If your goal is, as you say, to bring awoken technology back to Earth, then maybe I can help you.
Apologies, Helhest, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I didn't come to Earth to fulfill my mission. Rather, I fled here. In actuality, the true Queen of the Reef belongs to the Isolationists, the faction that opposes ours. They do not wish to compromise the Reef's independence by revealing its existence, nor do they wish to involve themselves in Terran conflicts. I fled in that escape pod because the Queen's operatives were coming to assassinate me.
So, the escape pod landed here alone, and the mothership's whereabouts are unknown.
But at least you brought hope. And that hope has fallen here on Earth. We share the same goal.
I suppose we do, Helhest. Helhest. If you could restore and upgrade my previously stored data, I could rally my companions and carry out our mission. Together, we could bring awoken technology to Earth and rebuild its civilization. I stored a portion of my data in the driver module on the mothership, but we'll need to find the crash site first.
The nearest aeronautics campus is in Jiangxi Metro. Records of all monitored flights within Earth's orbit are stored there.
Then let's be off. If we can learn the escape pod's flight trajectory, we could then deduce where the mothership crashed. We'll need direct access to the aeronautics campus's mainframe to view that datagram.
Actually, Helhest, I wanted to ask you, can we really trust this White Queen?
I inspected the device's internal mechanics, and she's no AI or whatever. She's a real, living consciousness. As far as I know, there's nothing on Earth that could graft a mind to a machine and form such a biological cluster. Not even Lord Fellwinter would be able to do such a thing. It's a level of technology far exceeding what humanity is currently capable of. If we could use what the Reef has developed, it's worth a try at least.
What? This is the place. I can get around the firewall to gain access. The alarm! Watch out for falling!
This is the escape pod signal.
We can simulate the trajectory of its descent, just like this. Its trajectory is completely consistent with the one picked up here, but the origin is further away than we'd imagined. It seems the escape pod launched while it was still above the atmosphere.
Aha! I found the mothership's coordinates, Helhest. It crashed near Fellwinter Peak. Wait a second. Fellwinter Peak?
Is something wrong?
No. Just some coincidences.
Copy the coordinates and flight path, Grom. I need to report this to Lord Fellwinter.
Tell me you've made some new discoveries. So you're saying the Awoken have a hidden, technologically advanced enclave, and they've split into two factions based on whether they should help Earth. The faction that refused to help won, which resulted in the defeated faction's damsel in distress falling to Earth. And she's the one who sent the signal. I suppose the signal being of Awoken origin explains things. I never imagined they had such a tale. Scori never mentioned it to me. I wonder if she even knows, or if she was too busy writing those dreadful songs of hers.
It's the White Queen.
You do realize this name sounds straight out of a fairy tale, right?
Whether it's the White Queen herself, or her ship, or the distress signal she sent. None of the technology is of Earth origin. At the very least, we can confirm the Reef exists. And they're far more advanced than us.
But is she telling the truth about her goal? For all we know, she may simply have fled to Earth with her tail between her legs following her faction's defeat, trying anything she can just to delay her impending punishment. Why should we involve ourselves in the Awoken's political conflicts? Earth has more than enough messes to deal with.
I am an Awoken, my lord.
Yes, but when you were reborn, you lost any knowledge of your past. You know nothing of these Reefborn's struggles.
And that's precisely why we need more intel and allies. I followed you ever since I first arose in the light. From your days as simply Fellwinter to your rise as an Iron Lord. And while we both believe that the Iron Lords have their flaws, they can still change our world. But over time, I've come to realize, even if the Iron Lords are rebuilding humanity, they're doing so in a hurried, hapless manner. We often ignore the hopes of the minority to bring peace to the majority. I've seen too many tragedies and inequalities ignored by the blind sense of fairness. People hurt and misrepresented, leaving us broken and distrustful. We can't keep crushing people's dreams if we want humanity to be truly united.
This is where your desire to connect humanity comes from.
Yes. I've tried doing it my way, but I've never succeeded. If anything, I'm a long way from success. And it will require more than just my efforts to reach it. Individual efforts are minuscule in the face of such a massive goal. But if we had a chance to connect with more allies, then I wouldn't hesitate to take the first step. Perhaps calculating the White Queen's distress signal wasn't a coincidence, but a calling. This is what I've been looking for. A chance to reunite the Awoken and Earth.
Sometimes, Fellspring makes baseless claims trying to rile me up, such as, Helhest is more qualified to be an Iron Lord than you. She has both outstanding technical skills and a sense of responsibility far surpassing yours. That sort of thing. And while your technical skills are no match for mine, and our understandings of responsibility are completely different, sometimes you do astound me. If you truly insist, give it a try. I won't be able to help you for a time, though. I have a more troublesome matter to deal with.
Not even the slightest bit of help, my lord? We found where the White Queen's mothership crashed. The coordinates. They're at Fellwinter Peak. Would you be able to pinpoint its specific location?
You're certain it's these coordinates?
Is something wrong?
Helhest. This is where I found you all those years ago, when you'd been reborn as a Lightbearer. I'll contact you later.
He drops a bomb like that, then poof, he's gone. I'm feeling more and more uneasy about this, Helhest.
No matter what, we need to face it.
Traces of fallen movement up ahead. So this is why Lord Fellwinter wanted us to hurry back. A fallen invasion. Phew. No signs of an enemy attack yet.
Go check inside the temple, Grom. We need to get to work.
We'll need to unlock the 3 security programs Lord Fellwinter set in order to open the... Honestly, I get the feeling Lord Fellwinter doesn't need to worry about Fallen invading at all. These puzzles he made are way scarier than any Fallen.
Ugh, what a waste of time. Help me connect to it, Grom. I'll modify the program directly.
Ha! It's unlocked.
Do you still remember when you first found me, Grom?
Yeah, the place looked like a battleground, and you were covered in bullet holes and blood. And there was a crashed ship nearby.
An open hand to humanity. A closed fist to evil.
Never stop moving forward, for those journeys have ended.
Fools speak too much.
It is through our deeds that we become truly immortal.
Here's the storage module. Discarding it here is very...
Be brave enough to sacrifice, and brave enough to win.
The good news is, it's in mint condition. Awoken tech really is something. After all this time, it can still start up smoothly. inside is... Huh?
I'll wake the White Queen up.
Wait, Helhest. There's a recording stored inside. It looks to be surveillance footage from the night of the crash. I only saw a snippet, and maybe I was mistaken, but I...
Easy now, Grom. What happened? I've never seen you so flustered. What was recorded?
I'm not sure. We'll need to find something to play the whole recording on. But no matter what, you need to watch it.
Ask Marisol just how long she plans to cower away in the reef. But your mission was a failure as well. For you will not find her.
I was once a member of the Reef's isolationists. And the assassin who came to kill the White Queen. I died near that ship. And then you revived me.
Should we hide this part first? If we use it to upgrade the White Queen, she'll recover this portion of her memories.
No, that agent isn't me. Whatever she stood for died with her. She doesn't reflect what I've experienced, my stance, or my choices. Just like I chose to believe the White Queen's reason for coming. She can choose whether to trust me once she knows the full truth.
I understand. You know I'll always support your decisions, Helhest.
We found the storage module from the mothership and installed it for you. But before we start the upgrade and maintenance program, there's something you need to know. Once you do, you can choose whether you want to continue working with me or not.
If you're referring to your past as an operative, I already know.
What?
I've had far too many run-ins with you as a crow, and I didn't lose that portion of my memory.
So that's why you asked if we'd come to kill you when we first met?
Yes. But once I found out you'd been reborn as a Lightbearer, and now serve the Iron Lords, I realized the value of cooperating with you. As you are now, I carry the future of too many people on my shoulders, and every step I take must be carefully considered. Additionally, I've been observing you while we've been working together. Seeing as you chose to tell me the truth, I think we can truly cooperate now, free of any grudges.
Thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me. So this storage module isn't your lost memories?
No. It contains messages from our scattered Outreacher members. With the help of more advanced communications technology, I could send a signal to summon them all back. But doing so would announce the activity of the Outreachers on Earth, and reveal the reef's existence to the world. With the Outreachers at the head, we would be leaving the reef and beginning our quest to unite humanity. Now the choice falls to you, Helhest. Will you help me send that signal?
Helhest?
I need to report this matter to the Iron Lords. All of the Iron Lords I can contact.
I received your message and gathered as many of the Iron Lords as I could on short notice. Yolder and Ephrodite are too busy, and Scory did not accept my call. She's likely off composing another ballad on one of her personal retreats. For now, we will consider the Iron Lords convened. We understand the situation, but there is still much to be discussed. This matter is not nearly as simple as rallying a few lords. Deciding to accept the White Queen means bringing the Outreacher Awoken into the fold. Both sides would be exposed, and there would be no turning back. And doing so may mean inviting political strife, all while we're trying our hardest to fend off alien invasions.
Let's make matters a bit clearer. At present, a group of Awoken have come out of nowhere, claiming they're from the Reef, and want to use their advanced technology to help us. It sounds no different from the promise a pure and harmless Ahamkara would make. And just as I wouldn't trust an Ahamkara to be virtuous, so too do I not trust this White Queen's reason for coming.
We inspected their crashed mothership. She was indeed hunted down by the Crows, an organization of operatives working under Queen Mara Sov. Her arrival on Earth was neither premeditated nor planned.
You may have a strong understanding of electronics, Helhest, but your understanding of political schemes is lacking.
You can't consider things from another angle, Saladin. Regardless of what her motives are, the Awoken technology she brought is real. If your conservatism could accelerate the progress of Earth's civilization, then you'd have my unwavering support.
Enough. Helhest, I think we need more proof and more details.
All right. I have a recording.
Wait, Helhest. Your past identity.
I'll take responsibility for all I've done. If it means even a little more hope of making a connection, it's worth it.
So my Iron Wolf is a former Crow operative. A surprise, to be sure. But the writing was indeed on the wall.
Thank you for having the courage to show us this, Helhest. I think it will bring us closer to understanding the truth.
It's also shown us how discordant these Awoken of the Reef are. Do you truly trust a faction embroiled in a civil war to help humanity out of the goodness of their hearts and expect nothing in return?
I choose to trust Lord Saladin. When the White Queen first opened her eyes and saw me, she instantly recognized me as the Crow sent to assassinate her. But then, she saw hope in my new identity as a Lightbearer. She chose to trust me, just like how I chose to trust you all and played a recording representing my past. What cannot be denied is that this world has become exhausted. Progress is slow, and it comes at a great cost. Our salvation always comes with sacrifice. But now, humanity needs to be connected if we're going to rebuild civilization. And the Awoken are still human. They need our trust.
You may very well be right. But right now, this decision cannot be made by the Iron Lords as individuals. The people of Viridia are relying on me to protect them. And until I can ensure these outreachers and isolationists won't drag my people into their conflict, I cannot work with the White Queen. I wish you success.
This is the first time I've seen you so persistent, Helhest. I vote yes.
I cannot completely trust the White Queen, but Helhest is right. As it stands now, humanity can and must be connected, and that requires faith in our fellow man. On behalf of Haven, I'll offer you the support to make your choice. If you need anything, Helhest, you can contact me directly.
This is the best outcome I could have hoped for.
Of course. Now, go do what you wish, Helhest.
Do you truly trust the White Queen, my lord?
When I was still alone on Fellwinter Peak, a woman named Earthy, a mortal, climbed to the summit. She told me that, seeing as I defeated the territory's former warlord, I was their new ruler, and they would pay for my protection. I did not choose to rule over them, I thought. Why should I protect them? But she had posed the question, With all the power and technology I had at my disposal, why wouldn't I protect humanity? Her words struck a chord. If one day humans could use those ancient technologies to protect themselves, then there would be no need for Iron Lords and Warlords. I've spent nearly my entire life researching human civilization and technology, yet those of the Awoken remain a mystery to me. You understand it though, Helhest. The one I trust is not the White Queen, but you. Nobody, not me or the Iron Lords, nor you or the White Queen can rebuild human civilization through their efforts alone. We're nothing but countless rough shards, clumsily trying to piece together a new era.
To connect everything.
To connect everything.
Lord Radagast wants me to help you find a way to... oh, what was it? Yes, spread that signal. If you want to quickly emit a signal to all reaches of the planet, or even further, then you'll need to use the antenna array in my lab. However, it's constantly at max capacity, as it's also used to sustain the shifting gate's operations. In order to send your signal, we'll need to make a sector of the shifting gate run at a lower frequency for a time, generating excess energy. Lowering the frequency must be done at sub-terminals within the sector, though. Remote operation would crash my primary supercomputer. Once the frequency is reduced, you'll need to run back to the lab to send the signal. Any slower and who knows what terrible things might happen.
I understand. Let's be off.
You actually understood all that? Oh, you're much smarter than Beowulf. Oh, right. As a little gift, I've linked that digital Awoken friend of yours to your comms channel. I presume you'll have much to chat about, yes?
That's a huge help. Thank you. I will still seek my past. Even if what awaits me is a pit or a swamp, I won't stop.
The first terminal is just up ahead. This way. That takes care of this sub-terminal. 2 more to go.
I'm not sure how you managed to convince the Iron Lords, but I'm very surprised. And thankful, too.
I wasn't able to convince all of them. Some among them worry you'll involve innocent people in your conflict with the Queen.
What if I told you the Queen and I are not entirely on opposite sides? The Crows' assassination attempt led many to believe Marasov a staunch isolationist. But a select few know that she's actually neutral. She doesn't reject her former kin. In fact, she wants to protect those who wish to leave. She simply has more to consider given her status and responsibilities.
Wait, then why did she want to kill you?
Just 1 sub-terminal left. Link me to it. I'll need some time to operate this thing.
I'll cover you.
There really is no end to these things.
Huh. They've lost sight of us?
Sure. I've taken control of the commissions here.
Don't let Mr. Donovan.
The frequency's low. We need to hurry back to the lab, Helhest.
Queen. And you, Helhest. I know what you're doing. My crows have had their eyes on you this entire time. But I'm also very curious as to whether this broken planet can truly prove to me that when humanity reaches a dead end, the people will still join hands. I look forward to your performance.
Donovan has completed a full repair and restart for me. Now, I can talk freely with you.
Was it a difficult process? It's been nearly a week since we left the shifting gate, after all.
No, I think he was simply reluctant to do it. He discovered I'd infiltrated the shifting gate system and edited the environmental code. After that, he was a tad bit, upset.
I can imagine how that went.
Still, I'm very grateful to him for helping us. And at least the signal went out, right?
Yes. With Lord Radagast's help, I've contacted all of our surviving members and given orders to rally. A ship will soon arrive to take me away. Then, we will find a suitable place to settle down and carry out our mission. Thank you for your help, Helhest. Feel free to contact us anytime.
My pleasure. But were you truly able to let it all go? You know, facing me, a former Crow operative who took your allies' lives.
There are few rights and wrongs in life, Helhest. Merely choices and stances. Your past self may have chosen to stand with the Crows, but now, you've chosen to stand with humanity. For me, knowing this is enough.
I still don't know why I joined the Crows back then. But now, standing where I am, I've worked towards this for a long, long time.
There is one last thing I must warn you of, Helhest. Do you remember in the shifting gate, when I told you it was the Crows who came to assassinate me?
You mean it wasn't the Queen, but the Crows themselves?
Yes. As I understand, the Queen simply wanted to bring me back, but the Crows wanted me dead. I suspect the power struggle within the Crows had already begun at that point. They may be an intelligence network working under her, but they seem to have their own agenda and operate in secret. This extends to the conflict between the Outreachers and the Isolationists. The two sides were intentionally pushed to the extremes.
But what for?
That I don't know. None of these tendencies seem to be unknown to the Queen. She must be using them all to her own advantage. Very skillfully, might I add. Then, when all is said and done, she will hold all of the chess pieces in the palm of her hand.
You seem to understand the Queen very well. And even though you stand opposed to her, you've never doubted her stance.
You saw Marasov's face in that video, did you not? You don't think we look a tad bit similar?
What do you mean?
You chose to confide in me. So I will choose to confide in you. An excellent politician never leaves themselves without choices. I am one of her backup plans.
I think I understand.
I quite like your intelligence, Helhest. That's why I must remind you, as an intelligence network, the Crows will not let any bit of information slip through their talons. This leads them to control their operatives by any means necessary. They've likely already set their eyes on you. While the Queen is watching how the chess pieces fall, you must be cautious and avoid getting caught up in their conflict again.
Thank you for the reminder. I'll be careful.
Now then, I've completed all missions at hand, save for one. Bidding you farewell. I hope we can meet again.
I'm sure we will. When the time comes to witness a new era